Hey everyone, it's Melodian from Ninja Marketers. And if you're like me, then there are a lot of reasons that you decided to work from home. At the time that you made that decision, all of those reasons sounded wonderful. They were solutions to all the problems of working a job. No commuting, no childcare, no restrictive schedules, and that's just to name a few. So now you have your home office arranged, and you're enjoying the good life and all the benefits of working from home, right? Except some of those benefits have actually turned out to be unexpected problems. So let's take a look at a few of the ways work at home assets can turn into liabilities and how to correct that. Now, one of the reasons that I wanted to work from home, and I'm sure it's the same for you, is we want to spend more time with our families. Skipping the commute and time at work for a day at home with the kids and the spouse and the pets, that's a common reason for working from home. Everyone's happy. You're right there in your office, close at hand, all day long, accessible at the drop of a hat. And that's, of course, is the problem because you don't get any work done. You're just a few steps away from everyone's wants and needs, so why wouldn't they call on you? The solution? Set up boundaries and schedules. You have to treat your workday as if you were gone from the house. So block yourself off from the distractions. I have an office, I close my door. Do whatever it takes to set yourself apart so that you have your boundary, you have your schedule, this is your work day, this is your workspace, and no one is to disturb you while you're working. Make sure you schedule in plenty of playtime as well, and then you'll get to enjoy that extra time with the family that you wanted. One of the other things that I was looking forward to was that I could get housework done while I worked. When I worked outside the home, I worked 12-hour shifts. So I remember how much I disliked having to spend my evenings and weekends doing all the household chores. When I got home from work, I was tired. And I did not want to mess with laundry and chores or whatever. I just wanted to relax. Now that I'm working at home, I can easily get those chores done during the day, right? Absolutely. But the problem is, I lose focus rather quickly. And you will too, because on the way down the hall, you pick up the laundry. And then as you head to the laundry room, you see the dishes in the sink. And each little chore is going to end up growing into larger chores if you allow it. So instead, do what I do. Choose an hour during your day to catch up on a few things that would otherwise waited until you arrived home at night after work. Your evenings are free then, like you wanted, and the housework gets done. One big Benny that we all wanted is that we wanted to work when we want and how we want. We've all seen it. The image of the jammy-clad work-at-home folks. I've been known to do a few videos in my jammies, and that's really not that far-fetched. Many people like the idea of getting the kids off to school and the spouse off to work, then getting cozy with another cup of coffee and snuggling up on the couch with your laptop, answering some emails, or catching up on some reading, and then starting your workday. Unfortunately, this can backfire big time, as I know, okay? When I'm in cozy mode, I can lose all track of time. I can be buried in my book, sitting on the couch in my jammies, drinking my tea, and before I know it, the day has disappeared, and I'm still in my jammies, and I've got nothing done. So now I'm stuck working into the night trying to get things done. This is not quite the when and how that I planned, and I'm sure it's not for you either. So in order to make this work, the key is, again, to set a schedule. Treat your workday like a workday. Get ready, get dressed, and get to work. Set some kind of reminder, almost like punching a time clock that you create for yourself. I have an alarm on my phone now set for 6:30, so that at 6:30, I know I'm done drinking coffee, I'm done reading my book, it's time to get up, get dressed, and get to work. And I'm sure that we are all looking forward to having our own peaceful little office, right? Having our own space after sharing desks or cubbies with other workers sounded so wonderful. No more office politics, no more gossiping, no more stress, right? Just the peace and quiet of your own little keyboard clicking away. Peace and quiet. And more peace and more quiet. And now you're feeling lonely and isolated, and you begin to miss the camaraderie of having coworkers. Well, that's important. So the solution is to create a similar circle of coworkers in your work at home situation. So reach out to people in the same type of work. Reach out to other entrepreneurs, other business people, either through professional groups or on social media or networking groups. Whatever you need to do, find some people that live the type of lifestyle you do. And don't forget to wander out of the house routinely to meet up with a few of these friends for some face to face fellowship. Lunch every once in a while with a girlfriend is a really good thing, I've discovered. I'm not very good at getting out of the house. I cocoon quite nicely, but I'm getting better at making sure I set at least a couple of days a week to go meet up with a friend and have some lunch. So there appears to be a common thread among people who work from a home office. Most of us say that we chose this career path for family or convenience or for a more relaxing work environment. And all of these are possible to achieve, but they do have some pitfalls. So let's recognize the risks and do what we need to do to avoid them.